Good morning children, I am your English teacher and today we are going to discuss about the literature of class 9th standard. Okay, so the name of the book is Movements and we are going to study chapter 1. I am going to study chapter 1, lesson 1. And what is the name of the lesson? We will see. The name of the lesson is The Lost Child, which is written by Mulk Raj Anand. Okay. So children, we are going to study about the story The Lost Child, which is written by Mulk Raj Anand. Okay. So I ask all the children to turn to the page number 1 and see. So this is the story of a fair in which child is going, and at the same time I expect that all of you have gone to the fair in your life and you are you are able to remember the experience of the fair. So sometimes children, what used to happen, we used to get the news that few children are lost in the fair and later they are found, or some problems came that time. Okay. So this is written by whom? This is written by Mulk Raj Anand. A child goes to a fair with his parents. So child is going with the mother and father. He is happy and excited and wants the sweets and toys displayed there. So when the child is going to the fair with the parents, the child is very happy and excited. Okay. I think that everyone used to go to the fair in happy manner only, right? Or have you seen any child who is going to the fair with the tears in the eyes? No. But his parents don't buy them for him. But in the fair, what we can see children, that he want to buy all the sweets, he want to buy all the toys. But the parents are not interested to buy for him. Maybe the parents are not having the money, okay? But the children are not able to understand these things. I am not saying that all the children are like this, but few children, they used to become very much stubborn and they want the things in their favor. Okay, they are going in the fair, they are liking some toys, they will do anything to buy that one. Why then does he refuse when someone else offers them to him? And he is saying that very interesting question, that why the father is refusing to buy where others are offering to buy. So when you go to the fair children, there are so many shops are there of the toys and sweets, and the person is calling loudly that come on buy it, come on buy it, this is very cheap. So this boy is saying that if they are calling us to buy, why you are stopping? Okay, how funny answer he is giving. So it was the festival of spring. So when this fair was, and fair used to be there related to some history, related to some festivals, on the occasion of some festival. So because it was the festival of spring, and from the wintry shades of narrow lanes and alley emerged a gaily clad humanity. So from the wintry shades of narrow lane, how the lanes are there on which the peoples are going, it is very narrow and it is completely wintry, it's cold, and allies emerged. So many peoples are meeting allies, like one group, two, this is one ally, okay, one allies. We cannot say no, all are going to the fair in a particular line, how the ends are going. So different allies are there. Immersed a gaily clad humanity. So all when they are together, we can say that they are humanity. Some walk, some rode on horses. So some are walking on the feet and going to the fair, and some are roding. Okay. So verb 2 of ride is rode on the horses. Others sat. So some are sitting, some are walking, So these are the different means of transport that time which the peoples used to reach to the fair. Being carried in bamboo and bullock carts. So some are carried in the bamboo and bullock carts. So bullock cart, maybe you have seen children. Okay, the buffalo used to be there, or the horses used to be there, or the bull used to be there, and the cart is there. So the cart, the back part is having the wheel, and then the animal is just pulling it. Or what is the meaning of bamboo? Bamboo means one stick is there, and there they are hanging something, and the person is sitting there, and then two people are carrying from here. So this is like they are carrying the peoples on the bamboo. So these were the different ways which were used to carry the peoples to the fair. Brimming over with life and laughter. And all the peoples, when they were going to the fair, all were looking very much shining. Brimming means it is the light which is coming because of happiness or shining. Okay, no one seems to be sad in the fair or in the way to the fair. So one little boy ran between the father's leg, brimming over with life and laughter. So how the boy is laughing, children? The boy is laughing between the father's leg. He is small, no. So father is not giving the permission to go this side or that side. Otherwise what can happen? Otherwise accident can happen, okay. So now go to the page number 2, children, and there you see the first paragraph. Come, child, come, called his parents as he lagged behind. So have you seen, children, sometime when you are going to the fair, few children are always at the back and their family member is calling them, and they are always running on the way. They wanted to reach to the family member only. In the fair also nothing they are looking. Okay. So the same thing here also. This generally used to happen with the small children. So called his parent as he lagged behind. So he was behind only. He was not able to reach there. Fascinated by the toys in the shops and the lined the way. So why the child was behind, he was not able to the parents, because he was fascinated. He was very much attracted towards the toys. Okay. And not one toy, there were so many shops, all were lined in which toys were there. He hurried towards his parents, and hurriedly he is reaching towards his parents, his feet obedient to their call. So what is happening? This line, his eyes is still lingering on the receding toys. So he is saying that my feet wanted to go back to the toy shop and to see the toys, and the eyes wanted to see the toys more and more. So his feet obedient to their call. Okay. His eyes still lingering on the receding toys. Those who were present there taking rest. As he came to where they had stopped to wait for him. So now he thought that now he has come where he cannot wait for him. He could not suppress the desire of his heart. The child is not able to suppress the desire of his heart that he wanted the toys. Even though he will knew the old cold stare of refusal in their eyes. But what he was knowing that if I will ask from my parents will say no. So old, cold. And how the parents will say? The parents will not say loudly or very scolding manner. They will say in cold manner, old and cold. Cold stare of refusal in their eyes. What he said? I want that toy. He pleaded. And now the child is pleading in front of the parents. And he is saying that I want that toy. Have you seen, children, when you are visiting the fair, that some children started crying? They can be your cousin, brother or sister, or you yourself can be when you were small. Why? Because they wanted to buy a particular toy and they are ready to do anything for the toy. Means they will cry, they will not eat, they will become angry, and finally the parents have to buy for them. Okay, and sometimes parents are not buying if they are not having the money. So he pleaded, he started pleading. But at the same time I will say that if you are coming in the list of those children who never did this thing and never disturbed their parents for buying the toys for them, then you are the example of the best children. His father looked at him red-eyed. So how the father is looking? Red-eyed. What is the meaning of red-eyed? Red-eyed means the one who is looking with anger. Okay, very much angry. Because that time father is thinking, by becoming angry only maybe I can control him in his familiar tyrant's way. His mother, melted by the free spirit of the day, was tender and giving him her finger to hold. So, but what the mother wanted to do, mother wanted to console the child. So, what the mother is doing, mother is giving the finger, okay, that you catch my finger, you come close to me, I will see what maximum I can do. Okay, these things are there. Look, child, what is before you? Exclamation mark. It was a flowering mustard field. So now mother started making the child busy by saying that, look, what is in front of you? It is the mustard field. Okay, pale like melting gold. And how the mustard field is looking? It is looking like the gold. Okay, so maybe children, you are knowing about the mustard oil is also coming, right? So melting gold as it swept across miles and miles of even land. And if you look, it will look completely, they used to be yellow in color, and in the sunlight maybe it is looking goldish color. Okay, so golden color. So here it is said that it is looking like gold. Swept across miles and miles of even land. A group of dragonflies were bustling about on their gaudy purple wings. So what is happening? These dragonflies, they are sitting where? On the gaudy purple wings. Gaudy purple wings of what? Purple wings of mustard, in the mustard field, intercepting the flight of a lone bat, bee or butterfly in search of sweetness from the flower. So what they are doing there, they are intercepting the flight of a lone black bee. That if any black bee will come or any butterfly will come, these dragonflies, they will attack them only for their meal, for their food. And black bee or butterfly, they are in the search of sweetness of flower, so that they can make the bees. Okay, like honey bee, you are knowing, no? How it is made, how they are collecting. Like that we can understand. The child followed them in the air with his gaze. Now the child also started following these bees, butterflies with speed, little bit speed, till one of them would still its wing and rest. So the child started running in the field, and one of the bees, it is sting the boy, and the bee started doing rest after this, and he would try to catch it. This boy wanted to catch the bees, dragonflies and butterfly, but they all are flying, but it go fluttering. Okay, so fluttering means maybe when the child is going that side, the bees and butterflies, they are coming close to the child, like they are calling the child that now you can catch me. But when the child is coming close to the butterflies and bees, again they started flying in the sky. So that is said to be here fluttering and flapping. From one place to another place, they are jumping up into the air. So high in the air, when he had almost caught it in his hand. So almost he caught. So one of the flies he caught in his hand. So children, have you caught a butterfly or bees? Bees I will not say, I should not ask also. Butterfly I can ask. Have you caught butterfly in your life? Okay. After catching the butterfly, what you have done? You have killed the butterfly, or because of you only the butterfly was killed, or you made the butterfly free to fly in the sky. So you think, okay. Then his mother gave a cautionary call. Come child, come on to the footpath. Then the mother is giving the call to the child and saying that child, now you come, okay. Now you join us. Why you are going in the field of mustard? You come and join us, okay. So first mother is only sending him there, and now mother is only calling him from there. He ran towards his parents gaily and walked abreast of them for a while. So he started running towards the parents. Gaily means close to the end of the path, and walked abreast without taking any rest in complete motion. Being, however, soon left behind, attracted by the little insects and worms along the footpath and that were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. So when he was going to reach to the parents, that time what happened? That time so many insects are there, worms are there, they wanted to come out from their houses and they want to enjoy the sunlight, right? So he became very much attracted towards the insects and bees and these things. And mother is calling, come child, come, exclamation mark. So exclamation marks means this line is said with the feelings that now you come, you join us. His parents called from the shade of a grove. So from where the parents are calling, they are calling from the shade of a tree, okay, where they had seated themselves on the edge of a well, and there the parents are sitting on the edge of the well. Like this is the well, so this is the edge, and here one shadow, one tree is there, we can understand. Okay, this is tree, this is well. He ran towards them, and he is running towards them. A shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered the grove. So here this tree is there, okay, this is a flower, okay. I cannot say tree is a flower, okay, tree is there and plant is like this, okay. So when he is entering there, what happened? The flowers started falling on him, and forgetting his parents, he began to gather the raining petals in his hand. Now the parents are calling, but he is busy in picking the flowers, because he got attracted towards the flowers also this time. But lo, he heard the cooking of doves and ran towards his parents, shouting, the dove, the dove. Not only this much, doves were there, okay, and this is very beautiful bird. So he started listening to the birds and he started moving towards the birds, and the parents of the bird, they were shouting, the dove, like this, okay. So we don't understand the language of the animals, but we can guess that maybe the parents of the dove are calling this dove only, and this child is leaving his parents and reaching to the dove parents. The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hand, and this time now he is not interested in the petals of the flower, now he got interested in the dove, okay. So here I want all of you to stop and to go to the title of the story. The title is The Lost Child. So the child who is going in the fair and becoming interested in anything, whatever he sees first, then leaving the thing and then becoming interested in another thing. So that child, if the child is lost, we can never be surprised by things, okay. So if you are going to with the parents, or if you are carrying the children with you all, you carry the children with yourself, okay. Or if you are the child only, then you be with your parents. Then page number 2. Come child, come. They called to the child, who had now gone running in wild capers round the banyan tree. So now the child has gone towards the banyan tree, and gathering him up, they took the narrow, winding footpath which led to the fair thou the mustard field. So now the child is lost. Now the child has gone to the banyan tree where it is more, and he started gathering up, which is narrow. Then he is going to the footpath and then to the mustard field. So like this we can say that the child is lost, because the child is having the desire of getting whatever he is attracted. Okay. So up to here we can study today, children, and we can discuss some of the questions. Okay. So think about it. Go to the page number 6 and we can discuss this so that you can do these things in your copy. Question number 1. What are the things the child sees on his way to the fair? So here you all have to write that whatever the things he is able to see and he is able to interested, that things we will write. What does he lag behind? So what is left behind, that also we have to write. In the fair he wants many things. What are they? Why does he move on without waiting for an answer? So this question is having 3 parts. So children, whenever any question is having 3 parts, all the parts should be answered equally. Okay. If any question is having 3 parts, 2 parts you are giving answer in 6 lines, and 1 part you are giving answer in 2 lines. So this type of things we will not do. We will try to write all the answers in nearly equal number of lines. When does he realize that he has lost his way? How have his anxiety and insecurity been described? Why does the lost child lost? So this much we have not studied. So you can do question number 1 and question number 2 only. Okay. So how to ensure not to get lost? So how we all can ensure that we should not get lost? So whenever you are visiting somewhere, you should take care of the small brother or sister or anyone who is of young age, because the young children, they used to get interested in the things around, and their mental growth is also not that much. So we used to hear the news that the children are lost in the fair. Okay, but nowadays this has become very less. Okay, now nearly few cases or no cases you are able to listen that the children are lost in the fair. Why? Because of the good arrangement which is done by the government, because of the hard work of the police, we can say, and because of the committee also which is organizing the fair. So have you seen, children, one place used to be there where some chairs are there and few children are sitting and one person is having the mic and he is asking the name. That one child is here whose name is Aman Raj. He has lost his parents, right? So like this we can say that now these things are not happening, but in previous time, earlier time, this were happening that the child was lost, but 99% cases the peoples were able to find the child, or the child was able to find the family. Only 1% rare cases is there in the history where anything can happen which is not good. That can happen on the road also, anywhere it can happen, in the house also earthquake can come and it can be dangerous. Okay. So we have to be always positive minded, and we will continue our story. So thank you, children. Have a good day.